and welcome to Sheffield Banjo Lessons, where today we are going to learn When the Saints Go Marching In. And we are going to use When the Saints Go Marching In to help us train our index finger in rolls on the third string. So this is going to be basically, instead of the thumb that you might be used to, we're going to be using the index finger for a lot of our rolls when we're filling the space around the melody today. So we're going to have two parts to this lesson. We're going to do the regular structure of this song, and then after this we're going to pretty it up with a little bit of ornamentation as well, so you can get as far through as you wish to get today. And if you want to get the tab for this, do the usual, hit the Patreon button and the Ko-Fi button, go get yourself the tab that will accompany this lesson. And besides that, let's crack on and learn When the Saints Go Marching In. When the Saints Go Marching In. Right, we are going to pick it up with the melody first, and then we are going to add the rolls into the space around the melody. So the melody actually starts in a pickup, which is going to be on beats 2, 3, 4 before measure 1 of the standard sort of composition starts, and that's going to be the "Oh when the," and then Saints is going to be on beat 1 of the next bar. We're going to have "Oh when the Saints," 2, 3, 4, 1, if you hear that. And that's going to be open third string, open second string, first fret, second string, open first. And again, that's over beats 2, 3, 4, 1. Right, so that's for the first "Oh When the Saints." We're into the song now. Well, we need "Go Marching In," right? Well, that's exactly the same melody. Go marching in. Cool. And that's going to be over that same timing. 2, 3, 4, 1. So putting the two lines together for the melody before we put the roll in, we've got 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Got that? Right. So if we now want to put a roll in the middle of these phrases so that we've got something that's going to carry it a little bit more, what we're going to do is a bit of a sort of forwardish roll. And as I said in the intro, we are going to use our index finger on that third string. We're going to train it in a little bit this way. And the roll we're going to do is going to be strings 5, 3, 1, 5, 1, 3, 1. And it's actually going to be over the beats of 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 after the word Saints. So remember, because we're starting the roll on string 5, that's the thumb. And then rule of thumb, we can't do 2 thumb notes in a row if they're 8th note timings. So we're going to use index on string 3. So, right? So it's going to be then, to go through the roll again, it's going to be 5, 3, 1, 5, 1, 3 again, but we can now bring our thumb down because we've not just played a thumb note, and then we're going to finish the roll off with 1. So that's going to be 5, 3, 1, 5, 1, 3, 1. Thumb, index, middle, thumb, middle, thumb, middle. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And we're going to use this just after the phrase "Oh When the Saints." So that's going to sound like this. So again, I'll count it with us. 2, 3, 4, 1. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So that we can then pick up "Go marching in," and then same roll again. 2. See what we're getting here then? Right. So let's put those two lines together. Great stuff. Cool. Right. After that then, we're going to have Oh When the Saints, which is that same melody, that open third, second, first fret on the second, and then open first. Oh When the Saints. But we're now going to start adding more melody notes in afterwards. And after Saints, we've got beat 3 of the bar is going to be an open second string for Go. And then carrying on, we've got thumb for March, which is on the 3rd string. And then Ing is going to be an open second string. And then at this point, we're changing over to a D chord. So we're going to use our middle finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string. We'll pick that with a thumb. So we've got Hear that? Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. So we're now going to add just a couple of extra notes in the saints go marching in part, right? We'll keep the oh, when the saints out on its own, but we're going to have a little just turn back around before go. And so Saints is on beat 1, and we're now on beats 2 and we're going to have 5th string open and then 1st string open, so we can finish on the 2nd string for Go, and it's going to sound like this. Got it? Then just to finish this bar off, what we're going to do is just have an open G, a high G. That'll be enough. Right, and that's on beat 4. Moving on for March, it's open G, open 3rd string. And we're just going to have another high G. Then we're going to have Ing, which is open 2nd. We'll just have another open high G. And then 2nd fret for In. And the idea of this is it's going to break up the continuous rolled nature and give us a nice different bounce for that phrase. So let's play it all in one. Tagging on the first phrase, it's going to be that takes us all the way to marching in. And because, as I said, we've now changed to a D chord, we're going to actually do a bit of a simple D roll here, and this is a really useful one as well for you. Much like the roll timing on the earlier bar as well, we're going to do it on beats 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 for this tune. And the roll's going to be a forward roll, so that's going to be strings 5, 3, 1, 5, 3, 1, and then 4. And we're keeping our 2nd fret held down on that middle G. So that's going to be, again, that index training, index on the middle string, is going to be 5, 3, 1, 5, 3, 1, 4. Yeah? And that feels like that nice sort of open way to it, and then the low note just drops us off ready to take a breath into the next phrase as well. And again, use this bar over G's, by the way, because this regular full over D's, sorry, because this regular D chord, it can be a bit cumbersome at times. So if you want something that's going to just roll nicely for you, just 2nd fret and then a forward roll. That'll work nicely for you. So that all put together is going to sound like this. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Got it? Cool. Hit pause if you need to and like just scratch down the notes for which rolls are which, and then just get yourself up to this for the next half of it. And now we're ready for the next half. What we're going to do is we're going to look at the how I want to be in that number, right? And this is going to be the nice open bar that's just following this D. So if you remember, our D roll has just finished on beat 1. So we had 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And what we're going to do is we're going to basically just add an extra note in as a sort of O, just ahead of how I. And so we're going to have O, which is going to be open 3rd string. And then how I is open 2nd. And then 2nd fret again on the 3rd string. So it's going to be the equivalent of oh, how I. And then we'll have the next bar where it's going to have want on beat 1, which is going to be open 3rd, want. But the next syllable, which is the word to, but the next syllable is the word to and then be. Well, they're over beats 4 and then 1 again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this opportunity to fill in a little bit of space with a roll again. But we are now going to do a different roll, and we don't actually need our index on the middle string for a change. And the roll we're going to do is going to again be over the time of 2 and 3 and 4 this time though. And it's going to be strings 2, 5, 1, 2, 3 over the count of 2 and 3 and 4. 2 and 3 and 4. So you've got oh, how I want 2 and 3 and 4. And that end note is the phrase, is the word, sorry, to. And then we'll have on beat 1, B, just the normal word on its own, which is going to be open 2nd string for B. So we've got oh, how I want to be. Carrying on the phrase, we'll have an open 5th string just to fill in the gap on beat 2. And then we've got in that number, which is going to be open 1st, 2nd fret 1st, open 1st as we go into the next bar, which changes to a C chord. In that num, and then B is going to be 1st fret. If we put this 2-finger C chord down, which is going to be 1st fret, 2nd string, 2nd fret, 1st string for B. So you've got yeah. So that phrase together then. Cool. And because we're in that C chord and that bar that uses the C, we've fretted that full C, right? And we're going to now do a roll that leads from that. And it's back to our friendly old timing, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So it's finishing on the first beat of the next bar, the next measure again. And it's going to be a forward roll that starts off on the 2nd string. So it's going to be a roll pattern of 2, 1, 5, 2, 1, 5, 2. And that lets us finish on the melody note we're just carrying through, which is that 1st fret. 2, 1, 5, 2, 1, 5, 2. See if that carries it through? So again, let's chuck it together. Cool. We're now up to the When the Saints Go Marching In. Dip. Right, so we've got When the Saints. We'll keep it, it's the same as it was earlier. We've just not got an O. So we're going to have open second, first fret second, and then open first. When the Saints. Yeah, that Saints, if you remember, is in beat 1 of the next bar. And we're going to have this nice little turnaround that we had earlier on as well, where we're doing the 2 and 3 timing little filler. And it leads us into go, the melody note for go. So strings 5, 1, and then 2 for go. So you've got We're going to have another note filler now on beat 4, but that's actually just going to be our second finger playing string 1, which we've not had before as an open one. So. Right. Then we've got marching in. Now we're over a D7 chord at this for marching, and it's going to be the 2nd fret on the 3rd string, and then open G as we switch back to a G chord for in. Marching in. And the 2 melody parts of marching in are on beats 1 and 3. So this gives us a nice little space to have an alternating roll then. So we're going to go in our D7 chord, strings 2, 1, 5. No, it's not. Strings 3, 2, 5, 1. Right? 3, 2, 5, 1. And then we're going to have on beats 3 and 4, we're going to have 2 of that 2nd fret before we go for in. Mar, in. So that's it. Alternating. So I'll drop it back a bit to in that number so that you can hear how it sounds in a bit of flow. A little bit tricky, so you might want to take it back a few times and watch that again. But just to finish the song off then, that's the last melody note for marching in. We're just going to have what would be a lick with all the ornamentation in, but we're just going to keep it as a roll with a few frets in here now. And it's going to be strings 3, no it's not, it's going to be strings 2, 1, 5, 2, 3. But we're going to fret it a little bit towards this lick idea. So we're going to have the 3rd fret held down on the 2nd string. So we have 2 of these D notes. So it's going to be strings 2, 1, same note, 5, then open 2nd, then 2nd fret on that middle G, and then we'll finish it with just an open note on beat 1 of the next bar. So we've got right, so cool. Well, nicely done on all that. I'd say get this one in your hands because this is getting you the roll patterns and this is getting you the melody. Then when you're ready, come back and let's take a look at adding the ornamentation into it. So it's time to add the techniques and ornamentation into When the Saints Go Marching In. And what we're going to do with this is we're going to try and add them over various melody parts and maybe some of the rolls. So the first place we're going to get it is, if you remember from previously, we've got "Oh, when the saints," right? But what we're going to do is we're going to take the word saints, and the saints word is an open D, so it's a D note. And that gives us a really good opportunity to do a 2 to 3 hammer on string number 2, on string 2, because it hammers into that D. So we'll be doing a, which is going to be just the hammer on over a 16th note, and then middle finger open D. So we're carrying the 2 Ds for saints, and then we'll carry on with that same roll as we had before, but it'll sound like this. So the rest of the roll's the same. We're actually just adding a little bit in at the beginning. We're replacing saints with a 2-3 hammer, and then adding that same melody note before we hit that roll pattern. So it'll be right. So same again for the next phrase afterwards. Go marching in is going to now be replaced with go marching. Right. Cool. Right, well, we've now got that next part of oh, when the, and we'll do the same thing for saints, because we've got the same D, saints. We're going to have 2-3 hammer, 16th, open D, first string, and what we're going to do is finish with that little bit that we had before, which is, so that comes together as, so you got your hammer, and then it's going to be strings 1, 5, 1, 2. All right, so all together. And then we're going to carry on as we were before. High G. March is open G, and then high G. But now we've got ing. Ing is this open second string, a B. If you know your fretboard, we've got another one of those available on the 4th fret on that middle G. So what we're going to do then is we're going to do a 2 to 4 slide, but this time over an 8th note. So we're going to stay basically longer on that 2nd fret. And as long as we finish our slide when we pick the next note, we're in the right time. See that difference? So the 16th note timing previously we had was ba ba ba. Now we're having it's more of a sweep, so it holds that first note that little bit longer. Right? That's going to be over an alternating roll. So it's going to be strings 3, 2, 5, 1. Right, and that's going to be 2 to 4 slide. And then we're going to need beat 1, because we've just played an and, which is going to be in, which is back to that 2nd fret on that 3rd string. So. Got it? Sweet. We'll carry that same forward roll that we had before, so over that D chord we're having 2nd fret, and we're just going to carry on with that forward roll. 5, 3, 1, 5, 3, 1, 4. And then we're going to stick with the feeling of oh how I, and then want, but now we're going to have a little slide. We're going to have a little filler bit here, very similar to what we had before, but let's switch it round so we can add a technique. And because 1 is that middle G open, Same again, if you know your fretboard, that's the same note on the 5th fret, string 4. Would be if I wasn't bending it. So we're going to do a slide into that, a 2 to 5, and it's going to be another 8th note slide. So I'm going to play it, hold, and as long as I finish where I need to be when I'm picking that next open note, I'm in the right place. So it's going to be, the roll will be strings 4, 3, 5, 1, 3. And we're doing it with a 2-5 slide over an 8th note timing to begin with. It's going to sound like this. Here are we carrying that, which is the word want. Yeah? Cool. Now, you might notice we've just shot through the word 2, but that's fine because actually that's the same note that we want to carry for now anyway. And then we'll have B, which is going to be open 2nd string, and then same as before, to fill the gap, and then in that num, and then we'll keep that same roll over C because it was a nice forward roll, nice open sounding bright forward roll. And then just in this, before we get when the saints, I'm just going to have another one of those little sort of crossback feelings where it's string 5, 1 before when. So we've got, and then 1, 2 and 3, 4. Got it? So let's take that through again. So we're just adding that little crossback sort of filler. Now, we've got back into the when the saints, that whole, right, from before. Exactly the same as what we did before. We're going to have the word saints, that D, with a 2-3 hammer, and it'll be over a 16th note. And it's going to be in an alternating roll. Strings 2, 1, 5, 1. Go is a B, same as our 4th fret on our G, so we'll do a 2 to 4 slide with an 8th note timing on alternating 3, 2, 5, 1. So we've got, and then carrying into that D7, we're going to actually hammer on into the march, so open to 2nd fret on the 16th note timing, carrying on with 3, 2, 5, 1 as this alternating continuation. And then, right. Got it? Sweet. Right, that bit's pretty tricky, so you might want to hit pause, hit rewind, play it a few times into it. And to finish, we're going to just do a little lick. Oh, it's going to be over the counts of 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, which is kind of the theme of this, right? And it's going to be 2, 3 hammer on 2nd string, then 1st open, open 5th, open 2nd, 3, 2 pull off on 3rd, and then that's the 16th note timing, open 1st, and then open G to finish it. And that's it, you got it, that's pretty much when the saints go marching in, right? Well done, you have learned When the Saints Go Marching In. And remember, this has been all about training that index finger on that middle string. That's the main thing that you're going to get from this that you can then carry forward. So quick reminder, grab the tabs from on any of the links below, which will be Patreon, Ko-Fi or the Sheffield Banjo Lessons Tab Store. Leave me a comment, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Happy picking!